My name is Staff Sergeant Christian Martinez. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I've been in the Air Force about 8.5 years.
Captain Nick Belinski. I go by Chronic. I'm a flight commander here in the 309th Fighter Squadron. I grew up in Aspen, Colorado. I was born and raised there my whole life. Not too far down the road is Air Force Academy. Eventually applied there to spend 4 years at the Academy, going through college. Commissioned in 2016, second lieutenant out of the Air Force Academy, and went on to pilot training from there.
Inspiration for the Air Force, honestly, my cousins were all joining the military, and I didn't want to be the one that was left out. I went and I was like, well, I guess here we go, we're going to join the Air Force.
I always wanted to fly. Since as long as I can remember, I just wanted to be around airplanes. I wanted to fly fast, and I wanted to do something with a meaningful mission. So I eventually got kind of drawn into the F-16 community.
My first section chief, actually, he was a Thunderbird. He was like, hey man, I think when the position comes available, if everything lines up for you, I think you should definitely apply. And I did. We
all can remember seeing Air Force Thunderbird jets fly over. Like that moment of either at an air show or some sort of flyover is really impactful. And so being able to be a part of that is just gonna be really rewarding.
The day I got selected, we were doing our morning huddle in the protocol office, and I got an IM from my superintendent saying, congratulations on the Thunderbirds. So immediately, got excited, but wanted to confirm everything, wanted to make sure it was real. A little scared, because it was like, oh wow, like this is actually happening. It's a lot to take in.
I learned that I was selected for the team just via a phone call from the boss and the rest of the team. The first moment was just excitement, like I finally achieved this goal I've been working for. And then the second piece of that was just like humility and kind of intimidation that I'm gonna have to learn how to fly really, really close to other planes.
The difference going to be on the Thunderbird team is definitely gonna be the unique mission and how we get after it every day. Yes, the job essentially is gonna be the same, working in IMDS, building flying schedules and stuff like that. But doing that on the road and doing that on the road consistently, that's gonna be the biggest difference from what we do here at Luke every day.
I'll be Thunderbird 8 starting next year, so that's the advanced pilot and narrator. To be a part of the team that actually gets to spread that mission and share what the Air Force does with demonstrating the capability of the F-16 is just a really meaningful kind of next chapter of what I was hoping to do.
And I think what really was like, what literally really lit that fire to want to be part of, the world's elite flying squadron was when I got my fan flight over in Alaska. We were TDY for Red Flag. And I was fortunate enough to get a fan flight, and that was really what I was like, okay, yeah, I wanna do this.
A lot of gratitude for the job that we get to do every day. It takes a ton of work by maintenance every morning, getting the jets ready, and then air traffic control and all the support that the base has just to get this many jets airborne every day to do the mission that we need here in the ducts, to do the training, to get the B Corps students qualified to fly the F-16. So I just appreciate every day being able to show up to work with the support system like we have here at Luke. And to be able to fly airplanes for a living is pretty rewarding.
So to everybody at Luke, I honestly could not have done it without all of y'all. It was definitely, it's one person that's going, but it was definitely a team effort to get there. So from the ground up, supervisors, leadership, there's a few key people, my wife especially, that supported me and dealing with me in the in and day out with my obsession to do this. So it's all gratitude, nothing but thanks across the board for everybody that supported me in this process.